Okay, so today in this video we're going to take it one step further with regard to evaluating and simplifying algebraic expressions using the order of operations. So in this example we're going to use variables and then we're going to give those variables numbers. So what we're going to do is just plug in the values of the variables first, and then the rest is just using order of operations to simplify the expression. Okay, so let's evaluate these. Okay, so again, in these examples, x is going to equal -2, y is equal to 5, and z is equal to -3. So all we're going to do in these is just first substitute in for the values of x, y, and z, and then we'll simplify it to get an answer. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to write this as -4 times, what's x? X is -2, so it's going to be -2 quantity squared minus 7 times 5, and then plus 4 times -3. Okay, now I'm going to use the order of operations to get my answer. So now -2 squared is 4, so I get -4 times 4 minus what? 7 times 5 is 35, plus 4 times -3, which is -12. And now I can simplify for the next step. And so -4 times 4 is a -16 minus 35 plus, or if you want to write it as negative or minus 12, that's fine. And so the answer becomes what? -16 minus 35 is a -51, right? And -51 minus 12 is a -63. And so these are all negatives. If you want to look at it this way, these are all negatives. So we're going to add all these negative numbers together. So we get 10 plus 30 is 40, plus 10 is 50, plus 11 is 61, plus 2 is 63. So we get a -63. Okay, that's it. Okay, so now what about this one? So here what we're going to do is, we're going to plug in the values for x, y, and z first. So this is going to be 2 times the quantity -2 minus 5 plus 4 times 5, all divided by -3 plus 4. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is simplify it, just using the order of operations. So I've got parentheses, so I'm going to do these first. So this is going to turn into 2 times -7 plus 20 all over 1. And so now what that's going to equal is, well, we can disregard the 1 because anything over 1 is a whole number. So this is going to be -14 plus 20, which equals 6. And we're done. Okay, what about the last one? Okay, looks complicated. Well, let's plug in the values and see what we start with, okay? See what we get. So again, we're going to get -2 over 2 minus 5 over 5 and then the denominator we get 3 times z, which is -3, so we get 3 times -3 over 9 plus 8 times 5 over 5. Now, let's see what happens here. Well, look what happens here. 2 divided by 2 gives us 1, right? So that gives us negative 1. Here we get 5 divided by 5. That's going to give us 1, right? So that gives us 1 here. And so 1 minus 1 is 1. Or excuse me, 1 minus 1, or negative 1 minus 1 is a negative 2. Now, let's look at the bottom. Well, 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. And negative 9 divided by 9 is negative 1. And then here we have a 5 here and a 5 here. Well, the 5 divided by 5 cancel each other out and become 1. And so we get negative 9 plus 8. Negative 9 plus 8 is a negative 1. And so our answer is a positive 2. And that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. Talk to you later.